Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm your host, Ayana Azade. An official welcome ceremony was held for Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, who arrived in the Republic of Azerbaijan for an official visit.
President of Azerbaijan İlham welcomed President of Somalia Hassan Sheikh Mohamud.
Qaravul fərağat. Sağdan qarşılamaq üçün. Qaravula. Ol.
The chief of the guard of honor reported to the Somalia president.
Cənab Somali Federativ Respublikasının prezidenti, sizin Azərbaycan Respublikasına gəlməyiniz şərəfinə fəxri qaravul düzülüb. Qaravul rəisi polkovnik leytenant Quliyev.
The national anthems of the Federal Republic of Somalia and the Republic of Azerbaijan were played. The guard of honor marched in front of Azerbaijani President İlham and Somalia President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud to the accompaniment of a military march. The presidents posed for official photos.
On February 12th, President Ilham Aliyev held a one-on-one meeting with Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia. A ceremony to exchange documents signed between the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Federal Republic of Somalia, with the participation of Ilham Aliyev, President of Azerbaijan, and Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of Somalia, was held on February 12th.
Ulvi Mehdiyev, chairman of the State Agency for Public Service and Social Innovations, and Abdihakim Mohamed Yusuf, chief of staff of the President of Somalia, exchanged the Memorandum of Understanding between the State Agency for Public Service and Social Innovations under the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Office of the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia on cooperation in the field of public service delivery. Azerbaijan's Minister of Energy, Parviz Shahbazov, and Somalia's Minister of Energy and Water Resources, Abdullahi Bidhan Warsami, exchanged the Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Energy of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Energy and Water Resources on the Federal Republic of Somalia on cooperation in the field of green energy. Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov and Somalia's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ahmet Muallim Figi exchanged the agreement on cooperation in the field of education between the Ministry of Science and Education of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Education, Culture and Higher Education of the Federal Republic of Somalia. Azerbaijan's Minister of Defense Zakir Hasanov and Somalia's Minister of Defense Abdul Qadir Muhammad Nur exchanged the agreement between the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the government of the Federal Republic of Somalia on cooperation in the fields of defense and defense industry.
On February 12, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the Federal Republic of Somalia Hassan Sheikh Mohamud made press statements. On February 12, Ilham Aliyev, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, held an expanded meeting over lunch with Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia. As it was reported on January 20th, President Ilham Aliyev was interviewed by China Global Television Network in Davos on January 20th. During the interview, which was broadcasted on this channel on February 11th, the head of state touched on several important issues.
One of the main issues that President Ilham Aliyev drew attention to in his interview to the Chinese television had to do with the interference by the states with imperialist past into the internal affairs of other countries.
The only reason that still we have unstable situation and bloodshed all around the world is just because countries which had imperialistic past, they just want to continue to interfere, to dominate, to dictate, and this naturally leads to resistance. So we managed to protect ourselves from internal interference, but not every country has a potential to do that. Economy is the bulk of everything. Ideology, economy, and national idea. So this combination in Azerbaijan really brought us what we deserve.
The head of state emphasized that some Western countries are unfair toward American President Donald Trump.
But among European leaders, there is a big uncertainty and I would say big concern. And the reason is very simple. We all know how President Trump was treated by some of them when he was not president last 4 years. We already have the first, I would say, disqualification, and this is Canadian Prime Minister. Some Western leaders were very unjust to President Trump, and definitely they are concerned that now maybe the time has come for them to be responsible for that.
President Ilham Aliyev also noted that today leadership in the world is a big responsibility.
And the most important is that the leader, must always be fair with its people, with his population. Never lie to your people, and they will appreciate that. We know that sometimes, due to some political reasons, leaders who seek power, they give a lot of promises, and then they fail to implement them, and this leads to frustration, this leads to disbelief. This leads to political crisis in different parts of the world. Always tell the truth and do what is necessary for the country.
It should be noted that the interview of the head of state was broadcasted on China Global Television Network on February 11.
How to say, positive or negative, whatever.
President of the Federal Republic of Somalia Hassan Sheikh Mohamud visited the Victory Park.
A guard of honor was lined up in honor of the visiting dignitary President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, at Zafar Park. The Somalia president later reset the Zafar monument in the park. The distinguished guest was giving detailed information about the Zafar Park, which was created to commemorate the incomparable heroism of the Azerbaijani people in the Patriotic War and the great historical victory achieved by them, and to perpetuate the dear memory of our martyrs. It was noted that at the entrance to the 10-hectare park, a triumphal arch 44 meters high, 22 meters wide, and with 44 columns had been built as a symbol of the 44-day Patriotic War.
Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, visited the Hassan Khidmat Center in Baku on Wednesday to familiarize himself with its activities.
Ülvi Mehdiyev, chairman of the State Agency for Public Service and Social Innovations under the President of Azerbaijan, briefed the President of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, on the Hassan Khidmat centers established under the initiative of President Ilham Aliyev, as well as projects in the area of social innovations. The meeting also included a presentation of the Hassan Khidmat model. During the meeting, Ülvi Mehdiyev highlighted that Hassan Khidmat collaborates with over 20 countries. Impressed by the service impact, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud emphasized that Hassan Khidmat, established through the personal initiative of President Ilham Aliyev, plays a crucial role in ensuring public access to services. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud expressed gratitude to President Ilham Aliyev for innovating public services in Somalia based on Azerbaijan's experience and for the support provided in this regard. The distinguished guest was provided with detailed information about Inaland Incubation and Acceleration Center, the mobile Hassan Khidmat, and the Abad public legal entity.
That was all for today. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.